Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be finishing up some chores, getting things ready for the chickens, and it's pretty much just going to be a work day. So I'm not going to really do a whole lot of talking. There'll be some thoughts in there, but it's just going to be more you guys just tagging along, watching me work. Kind of more of a relaxing thing. So let's get into it. So something I want to talk about today is how Justin Rhodes inspired me to start my homesteading family. I've been fortunate enough throughout my life to work for my family business the whole life, and I know what kind of a gift that is to be able to trust and rely on your family in a positive way. I know a lot of people don't work well with their family that way, but my whole life I've worked with my family, and it's been the greatest gift ever. And now I've got a little one in my life, and I'd really like to give him a life where he's able to learn skills like I did and, really flourish. So that's why I'm doing all this. It's all for the kiddos right there. So one of the projects on the docket for today is in the spring, I cleared a whole bunch of trees just on the perimeter of this forest line right here. And I left all the stumps, and today I'm going to start going through and cutting those down to the ground. It'll make it easier to mow and clean up in the fall. Also, we're going to be using a lot of leaf mulch for our compost, so it'll make it easier to get in there and get all those leaves. For those that have never seen it, this is a sharpener that Steel makes. They have them for every size kind of chain, but you have guides on here which give you your angle for your rake. And you also have this bar in the middle which also files down, I forgot what the piece is called, but right before the tooth. Because a lot of people, they'll just file the teeth and wonder why it's not cutting, and it's because your piece right in front of the tooth is basically blocking this tooth from cutting. So this files it down at the same time that you're sharpening your teeth. Another thing, guys, is my wife and I both work full time, and we're just getting into homesteading, and I think that's kind of an obstacle that a lot of people face. They think they have to go all in all at once in order to make this work, and it really isn't true. And I think a lot of people can get paralyzed by the size of the projects and chores that they think they have to do. And really, you just have to do a little bit at a time consistently. Like what we just did here, it was maybe, 50 feet worth of work. It took us maybe 10 minutes. And yeah, we could have gone down the whole length of the way and cleared everything out. But, that's a good way to get burned out. Just do a little bit at a time, once or twice a week, and it gets done, and it gets done quick. A big problem I used to struggle with here is, I like working outside, but I have a tough time separating my pace from what I do at work and what I do at home. And I'd get home, start working on my projects, and I'd just, I'd hustle, I'd go all out, and I really would get burnt out, working in the heat, and it's brutal. So something I've learned to actually enjoy is to take my time, take a deep breath, do a little bit at a time, don't kill yourself, and just let the projects get completed as they get completed. Alright, so we got that all cleaned up. We're just doing it, to clean up the wood line so it doesn't keep creeping in on us. Grow some more grass in there. The grass is going to be important because my wife and I did decide that we are going to get meat chickens next year too. We got plenty of grass to graze them on, but a little bit more wouldn't hurt. So where we're heading now is, most of my property is in the backside of my property, beyond this wood line here, and it's kind of inaccessible for any real use, mainly because there's a big gully in there, and it's just basically from field runoff. But it's a good, I'd say 20 feet deep and at least 20 feet across, if not more, definitely more. So with the projects that I'll bring you down here, with the projects that we've had around the house, I've been building this road to go across. Let's head down there now. So I've been bringing all my dirt in here, and we're finally to the point where I got to get some culvert pipe down in the bottom of this gully, and I ordered it, and I'll be picking it up this week. But I got 60 feet of 24-inch culvert pipe to go down there, and then we'll be able to get across and make the rest of my property usable. I don't know if we'll get filling in this year. We'll definitely get the culvert pipe in, but definitely by next year we'll get the land bridge going across and get you in on that one. So right now I'm just going to cut a few more logs. I'm going to just process a few of these trees that we cut down earlier that are kind of in the way, and then we're going to go chop a little wood. little bit at a time, guys. A little bit at a time.